Hey, what's poppin', Lump Squad? It's Lump King. Today we're gonna be going through every single Kamehameha Goku does in Dragon Ball Z, filler included. This video took a lot of hard work, and if it is successful, I'll definitely be making this a series on my channel, not only for Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, but for other anime too, of course. Anyway, if you like this video, subscribe with notifications on, because if y'all didn't know, YouTube admitted themselves that they don't send notifications to all subscribers on purpose. Anyway, sorry for getting off topic, so without further ado, let's get it! Kamehameha number 1, Goku vs Raditz, Dragon Ball Z episode 4.
Canceled it out.
Bitch, you guessed it! You was right.
The first Kamehameha of the series, Goku does against his older twisted brother Raditz. I like this Kamehameha because even though it didn't do anything to Raditz, I still love how Goku fired it in that position in the sky and trying to follow Raditz with it too, because Goku rarely ever does that. In fact, this is one of the few times Goku tries to chase someone with his Kamehameha in all of Dragon Ball Z. And before anyone tries to correct me, the Kamehameha was based on King Kamehameha from Hawaii. So before anyone says that I'm not pronouncing it right, Kamehameha technically is a correct pronunciation of Kamehameha. And I even said it in Dragon Ball GT, which I guess it's not canon, but still. Putting that out there before anyone tries to attack me. Kamehameha number 2, Goku vs Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z episode 31. This Kamehameha is one, and if not the most iconic Kamehameha of all time, and is my second favorite Kamehameha to the Warp Kamehameha versus Cell. It was so dope first seeing this because it's an epic beam struggle and nobody knew if Goku for sure could handle it, and seeing Vegeta's reaction is always amusing.
Can't be! His beam is as strong as my Gallic God!
It's also one of the few beam struggles in Z, because if you really think about it, there ain't too many. But oh boy, after Goku went Kaioken times 4, it was a wrap. Kamehameha number 3 and 4, Goku vs the Star, Dragon Ball Z episode 50.
Sorry, but I'm not ready to cash in just yet. Wow! Training under that heavy gravity's really paying off.
try again, but this time full power. Looks like I'm finally safe. Now if I can just figure out how to get unstuck, I'll be set.
This is the first filler Kamehameha that didn't happen in the original manga, but it was still fun to see Goku shoot a Kamehameha that's not at an opponent for once. And if you guys don't remember, which you probably don't, Goku does 2 Kamehamehas because the first one wasn't strong enough to get him out of the star's orbit. Kamehameha number 5, Goku attempts to cut chain in 100 times gravity, Dragon Ball Z episode 57.
Come on, cut the chain!
The second filler and very forgettable Kamehameha Goku did while training in the ship to go to Namek. Goku not only accidentally sets it to 100 times gravity, but also is in a storm in space, so times weren't too fun for Goku at the moment. And not only that, his Kamehameha totally failed. Kamehameha number 6, Goku shoots a Kamehameha at himself in 100 times gravity, Dragon Ball Z episode 59. The third filler Kamehameha, where Goku is training in 100 times gravity to planet Namek. And I don't know why exactly the Kamehameha splits up into several different blasts or beams. Well, when it hits him, it is what it is. So yeah, there isn't much else to say because this Kamehameha doesn't have any impact and it's fillers. So moving on. Kamehameha number 7, Goku vs. Lava, Dragon Ball Z episode 87.
Holds.
This Kamehameha was alright, but for me the scenes before the actual Kamehameha were more entertaining because after Goku says his butt's on fire, Piccolo says, yes! Which is funny because obviously it doesn't sound right.
My butt's on fire! Yes, yes!
Kamehameha number 8 and 9, the underwater Kamehameha, Dragon Ball Z episode 88.
Alright, here goes. Man, I haven't used this one in a good while. Okay, don't move. Stay right there. Alrighty then, torpedo number 1, away!
There he is. Wow, how rude.
Number 2, away!
Why, you trickster! What?
Wow, right on!
I absolutely love this Kamehameha. Goku finally comes up with a great plan and Frieza never saw it coming. But Goku shoots both of his Kamehameha out like torpedoes and totally catches Frieza off guard. And then BAM! Drop kicks Frieza straight in the face. Ah, true art. Also, the cheesy thing about the dub is Frieza says, trickster, and how rude. And that's hilarious since Frieza is pure evil, does rude and trickster things all the time. Which I guess nobody likes to be finessed, but if you do it yourself, you can't be complaining too much. Anyway, the point is, those lines were complete cheese and that's facts.
Trickster!
Surprise, mother.
Kamehameha number 10, Kaioken times 20 Kamehameha versus Frieza, Dragon Ball Z episode 92.
You're mine, Frieza!
This Kamehameha was epic. When Goku gets angry, goes Kaioken times 20, and the Kamehameha was so powerful that it was overwhelming Frieza in final form, and he had to use his own ki blast to cancel it. And honestly, I forgot he went Kaioken times 20, and I thought that Goku hadn't done Kaioken times 20 until Dragon Ball Super, but I was totally wrong on that, so yeah, don't be hating, we all forget. Kamehameha number 11, Super Saiyan Goku's first Kamehameha, Dragon Ball Z episode 99 to 100.
As the Eternal Dragon tries to fulfill Mr. Popo's wish, Goku and Frieza are on a collision course with one another. Who will emerge victorious from this battle of good versus evil? Time is of the essence. The planet Namek is about to explode. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
This Kamehameha is the first Kamehameha in the series that is split between episodes. And what I mean is at the end of the episode, it shows Goku about to shoot his Kamehameha at Frieza, but then it cuts off and shows to be continued in the next episode, which is interesting. Also, in this Kamehameha, Frieza is struggling again, and this time he barely slips out and then starts slapping Goku. This is also the final Kamehameha of the Namek arc. Kamehameha number 12 and 13, Super Saiyan Goku vs. Android 19, Dragon Ball Z, episode 128.
Goku! No!
Dad, something's wrong.
Darn, what's wrong? I can't give up.
This is the first Kamehameha Goku uses in the Android/Cell arc, and by the way, this is my last time mentioning he's a Super Saiyan while doing Kamehameha. Anyway, Goku appeared to be winning most of this fight, but then he starts to lose because of the heart virus, and then after Goku fires, 19 sucks up the Kamehameha, and then Goku fires another one for some reason, even though he knew 19 could absorb it, so I still don't fully understand that. I guess he felt like it was his last resort, but then 19 starts bodying Goku until my boy Vegeta comes to save the day. Kamehameha number 14, Goku recovers from heart disease, Dragon Ball Z episode 146. After Goku finally recovers, he immediately gets up and starts testing his Kamehameha outside at the ocean. I love this scene because Goku finally returns and is already back into work. Gotta love my boy Goku. Kamehameha number 15, Goku vs. Ice in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, Dragon Ball Z episode 157. This Kamehameha was interesting because this is only the second time Goku has done the Kamehameha against something that isn't a person. The first, if you forgot, was the lava on Namek. I also don't know how there's ice or mountains in the time chamber, but anyway, if someone could explain that, it would be much appreciated. Kamehameha number 16, Goku and Gohan train in a hyperbolic time chamber, Dragon Ball Z episode 160.
son is a Super Saiyan.
This Kamehameha really shows how far Gohan has came and shows his character development. Gohan has always been strong with his emotions, but as he mentions, he always needs to be saved by someone else and is tired of being a burden. But I gotta note, Gohan was nowhere near as a burden as other characters like Sakura from Naruto. Anyway, Goku was afraid Gohan wouldn't be able to handle his Kamehameha, but Gohan proved him wrong. Don't doubt Gohan, kids. Kamehameha number 17. The Warp Kamehameha!
Everyone, get down! Take cover! Get moving! Goku's releasing the Kamehameha!
Goku wouldn't dare emit the Kamehameha wave attack from there. He'll destroy the Earth if he does.
Just relax, guys. Goku's crazy, but he's not that crazy.
No! Goku! No, he wouldn't!
Has Goku beaten Cell at his own game? Fighting at full power and using the killer combination of the Kamehameha wave with the instant transmission technique really blew Cell's mind. The sly Super Saiyan's maneuver put his friends in a panic, but the risk seemed to have paid off. Now the cruel monster is out of commission, and the threat to planet Earth is over. Or is it?
This is my favorite Kamehameha of Dragon Ball Z. It's so dope because everyone thinks that Goku is going to sacrifice blowing up the Earth to kill Cell. Even Cell himself is extra shook. But then Goku was like, psych! Instant transmissions right in front of Cell and blows off his torso. It also would be funny if Cell was done there, but we all know no villains in Dragon Ball go out that easy.
It was at this moment he knew. He up.
Kamehameha number 18. Goku vs. Fishman in Otherworld. Dragon Ball Z episode 197. The first Kamehameha in the Otherworld filler arc, which Goku uses against a fishman after getting bodied underwater. But Goku was smart to use the solar flare, or he probably would have lost. Kamehameha number 19, Goku vs. Pikkon Final Battle. Dragon Ball Z, episode 199.
This is it, Goku. This is your chance. His attack has got to have a weak point.
Thunder! Flash!
This Kamehameha by itself was nothing special. Even though it was a warp Kamehameha, it was nothing like the original. But it's lit in a way because Goku finally learned the weakness of Paikon's Thunder Flash technique, and that the battle was head to head the entire time. Also, I honestly didn't see this fight until I made this video because I watched Dragon Ball Z Kai when it was airing on Nicktoons in 2010. And they ended after Cell, and Kai has no fillers, so yeah, I've actually missed out on a few arcs of Z, like the Saiyaman arc and parts of Season 9. But don't be hating, because I didn't realize this until recently, and it doesn't matter too much, because at least I know what happens. Kamehameha number 20, Goku vs. Majin Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z episode 230. This Kamehameha is easily the worst because it's the only Kamehameha in the series that's off screen. But don't get me wrong, Goku vs. Majin Vegeta is one of the best fights of the series. But this Kamehameha is simply bad and lame. Kamehameha number 22, Super Saiyan 3 Goku vs. Buu, Dragon Ball Z episode 246. This Kamehameha was nice and short, but also so dope because Goku was in his sexy Super Saiyan 3 form. He was bodying Buu, and the Kamehameha went through Buu and appeared as Goku killed him for a second. But if you think about it, Goku has never penetrated someone with a Kamehameha, but has only pushed them away, incinerated them, or yeah, etc. Kamehameha number 22 and 23, Super Saiyan 3 Goku vs. Kid Buu Part 1, Dragon Ball Z episode 280.
Vegeta has given Goku his vote of confidence, but can the mighty Saiyan sustain his monumental efforts? The fight that will decide the fate of the universe continues on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
This was a very entertaining Kamehameha for sure. Great angles, clean animation, and it looked like it could have been Kid Buu's end. But his super regeneration comes in clutch every time. Kamehameha number 23 wasn't anything special since it was a very short Kamehameha beam struggle with Kid Buu and Goku at the end of the episode. Kamehameha number 24 and 25, Super Saiyan 3 Goku vs. Kid Buu Part 2, Dragon Ball Z episode 281.
You can't deflect that one. No way.
This Kamehameha is interesting since we didn't see Goku shoot it, but it did absolutely nothing except for take out Buu's left arm, which he regenerated in a second, and I got no idea what Buu was doing. Final Kamehameha was really lame, but it wasn't meant to have a big impact anyway because it was supposed to be obvious that Goku could never beat Buu in that way. But it would have been great if they ended the series with a bang and a clean animation Kamehameha like the previous one. Also, before Goku released his Kamehameha, Boo was inflating himself, and I think he was trying to absorb Goku, and if not, I have no clue what Boo is doing. So, adding up all of the Kamehamehas in Dragon Ball Z by Goku, it comes to a total of 25 Kamehamehas, including the filler, but excluding the movies, which I might make a video on some other time. Anyway, that's about a wrap. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoy. Smash that like button, with tip for 30 likes. Comment if you like to share thoughts in the pants, and subscribe with notifications on, and join the Lump Squad. If this video is successful, expect more of these videos. But remember, Lump Squad, stay loyal and become royal. This is Lump King, and stay fresh.